Thinking about studying in Canada, you've probably heard terms like DLI, LOA, IRCC, PGWP, and what have you. But what do they actually mean? Don't worry, I got you covered. My name is Lydia Esenam, and I am your favorite international education consultant with WURI, based here in Toronto, Canada. And we have direct partnerships with most of the schools here in Canada, and we've been in existence for over 2 decades. I always strive to assist students on their education journeys. I coach, I mentor. So if you're looking to study in Canada or in the US, don't hesitate to reach out to us. I'll be more than happy to assist you on your education journeys here. By the end of this episode, you'll be able to understand these terms and how they affect your study and work opportunities if you're looking to study in Canada. Let's get started. Number 1, DLI. DLI is a designated learning institution. It's a school that is approved by the Canadian government to enroll international students. Not all schools within Canada are DLI, so choosing the right institution is crucial. Now, how can you check if your school is a DLI? Number 1, you need to visit the IRCC website. You need to also search by province with the DLI number and be sure to choose a DLI approved school. Mind you, if your school is not DLI approved, your study permit could be rejected. Now, to LOA. LOA is letter of acceptance. Now, this is given to you by your DLI, which shows that you have been accepted into an educational institution. Your LOA would include the school name, the DLI number, your name, your date of birth, your program overview, and any other details that you need to note in your program of study. Mind you, without a valid LOA, you cannot apply for a study permit to study as an international student. And it's always good to note that if you submit your study permit application without a valid LOA, your study permit application could be rejected. I hope this helps. To the next one, PGWP. PGWP is post-graduation work permit. Remember, I mentioned this in our previous videos. After you graduate, you are eligible for a PGWP for up to 3 years. Now, this duration of postgraduate work permits is dependent on the duration of your study. To be eligible for PGWP, you must have graduated from a PGWP eligible DLI. Your program must be more than 8 months, and you have to apply for a PGWP 180 days after your graduation. It's important to note that not all DLIs are PGWP eligible, so it's very important that you take note of the PGWP eligibility of the DLI institution that you be studying in. An extra tip for you is that public colleges and universities are ultimately DLI approved. If you need help in how to identify if your school is a DLI, feel free to reach out to me. Let's go to the next point. What is a co-op program? This is a cooperative education. A co-op program allows students to gain work experience while they study. Some programs would require a co-op placement, so it's important that you apply for a co-op work permit while you are applying for your study permits. Take note of these co-op eligibilities in your LOA so that you are mindful of whichever permit you need while you study. So our final term, IRCC, which is Immigration, Refugee, Citizenship Canada. This is the government institution solely responsible for all immigration procedures. Now, what does the IRCC do? In addition to all that IRCC is involved in, they are responsible for approving your study and work permits. They handle all PR applications, and they ultimately update immigration policies and express entry draws every now and then. If you receive any permit that is not from the IRCC, please take note of it. I've had numerous people who've been defrauded of handling documents and permits which are not valid from the IRCC. Yeah, people have fell victim. A quick recap. To choose to study in Canada, choose a DLI, have an LOA, and if you want to work after graduation, make sure your school qualifies for PGWP. If your program has a work placement, you will need a co-op work permit. And finally, remember that the IRCC is your official source for immigration updates. I hope these terms have been helpful. If there are any other terms that you need me to explain further, leave it in the comment section and I'll be happy to share it in my subsequent videos. My name has been Lydia Esenam, and what I do here is sharing knowledge and tips about studying abroad. If you're looking to study in Canada or in the US, I'm more than happy to assist you. I consult, I coach, I mentor you through your education journeys. Thanks for tuning in today. Keep being awesome. Till I see you in the next one. Adios. Bye-bye now.
Now it's my turn. You say you've always been a